It's your girl T here, back with the Sunday vidya. I know you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day because you're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of the day is, I am perfect. I am perfect. We're perfect. We're tea timers. We're perfect. No matter what we do, we can't mess it up. We are perfect. I've had a number of you writing to me or asking me questions such as, if I was more like the third party, would my SP come back to me? Or how do I get my SP back? He's rejecting me or she's rejecting me. Or if I don't have money in my bank account and I react to it, will my manifestation still come true? Y'all have to stop doubting yourselves. This is the crux of every manifestation failure, so to speak. When people say failure, I'm assuming that's what they mean, because you can't fail in manifesting. You're always manifesting for the good or the bad. But when you doubt yourself, that's the crux of it all. If you say you're poor, if you say your bank account is lacking, if you say that you're not good enough, so it shall be. It's like in a movie. If you had a wand that you could say whatever it was that you wanted to come true, like Cinderella, and it did, that's what would happen. But a lot of y'all are taking the wand and going, I won't have enough money. My bills are going to be more than my paychecks. I'm not going to get everything I want. My SP is going to go for somebody else. That's what you're doing with your wand. You're giving your wishes away on crap that doesn't matter. If you focus on the negative story of what's going on for you, more of the negative story will come. And I'm not trying to simplify this and make it elementary, but really when you break it down, it is. I've told you guys before that my son is the best manifester because he hasn't been spoiled by all the ideologies of the world and all the opinions of everyone else. He just knows when he wants something, he gets it, and that's all there is to it. He asks, he does, he thinks as if until he gets what he wants. And that's the missing piece with some of you. You need to act as if. And it's not to say that not being able to pay your bill tomorrow is not stressful and you have to deal with that in the 3D. You do have to take some action in the 3D with regards to paying your bills or going to work or doing certain things until you get to the point where you feel comfortable in the new reality and things start manifesting and unfolding in your 3D. However, it's not to live in these circumstances. When you see $30 in your bank account and you look at it and you say, that's not the amount of money that I want, you have the option here. This is where the story goes two ways. One road, you can talk about it to all your friends about how $30 in your bank, you can't afford to do anything, your day's shot, nothing's going to unfold in your favor. Or you can look at it and go, oh, that means that money is still coming to me. I'm just looking at it as more money's on its way. I'm thankful for the $30 in my bank account, and I'm thankful for all the magic and miracles that are happening for me today and the money that's coming in for me today. Thank for what you have. Open up to what's on its way to you and live like a child. Live in the knowledge that your imagination creates, and you have the superpower. So the more you live in your imagination and see things the way that you want them to be, as opposed to the way that they're illusionary are in your 3D, you will get what you want. If your SP's acting up, oh, I don't align to that version, get out of here. If your bank account isn't where you want it to be, oh good, that leaves lots of room for all the money coming to me. You have to play with your imagination. Act as though you already have what you want. If you had your SP and you guys were solid as a rock in a relationship, you wouldn't even be thinking there's a third party, because you would be convinced that they only loved you and you were the only person that they would be loving because you choose each other. If you had $1 million in your bank account, you wouldn't be worried about spending $20 on going out for dinner. And when your friends ask you in the 3D, can you go out for dinner tonight? Can you see a movie? And you know that your bank balance isn't the way that you want it to look yet, you just say to them, I'm being financially creative. I'll get back to you at a movie or something else at a later date. Tonight I'm just focusing on myself. You don't have to lie to them, but you can just let them know that things are on their way to them, on their way to you. They're just not here yet. So you're going to pass on that movie today, or you're going to pass. Or if you want to make a fun game of it and your friend asks you to go to a movie and you only have $30 in your bank account, you have a bill coming out tomorrow, you can walk around all day saying, I'm so thankful that I got an unexpected check in my bank account. I'm so thankful I got an unexpected deposit in my bank account. And now I can do all the things I wanted to do today and pay off all my bills and still have change left over and see what happens. A lot of you are spending a lot of wasted energy on thoughts that are bringing you more of what you don't want. I'm telling you right now, if you do an 80-20 rule where 20% is allotted to reacting to things that suck, but 80% of your imagination, your 4D, is spent on the reality unseen, and you live in that reality the majority of the time, because none of us are perfect. We're not going to do 100 out of 100. But if you at least give 70-30 or 80-20, you live more in the 4D than you do in the 3D. Be delusional. Have fun with it. You're going to see your world opening up. And that is any technique you choose: affirming, scripting, declaring it's done and not thinking about it again. Every time you see something that contradicts it, just saying fake news, it's not for me. If you live in the reality you want, the reality you want will conform. It will shift. It will happen for you. I promise you. If your SP has a third party, that third party doesn't exist. You're the queen or king of your reality, and everybody loves you. You are the main priority in your reality. So how can a third party resonate with a reality where you're the spectacle, you're the star, you're the spotlight? They don't have a chance in your reality because you are the ish in your reality. Everybody wants you. You could make a rule that every time your SP goes out with somebody else, it brings them closer to you because they're not you. Who else is you? No one. You're everything. So when you've had everything, how can you go to something less than? You guys have way more power than you're giving yourself credit for. Live in your 4D and it will push out. I promise you. If y'all have questions, I know you will, ask them below. I love y'all, but not as much as you should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed Sunday. Bye.